Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm back with another quick, simple cooking recipe. Actually, we're not even cooking today. We're just doing snacks again today, and we're doing healthy snacks. So I'm doing frozen yogurt bark. Have you heard of it? Have you made it? If so, let's see if we do it the same way. Let me know if you're out there. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me that thumbs up. Guys, I'm Monique with Happy Eats Healthy, and I love to teach people how to cook without all that extra white refined sugar. Bad for the body, causes inflammation, raises our blood sugar, and of course hurts our teeth as well too. Doesn't help us sleep at night at all either. But that doesn't mean that we can't have healthy snacks. And so today we're doing the frozen yogurt bar. I'm going to work with a Greek yogurt. This is a full fat Greek yogurt. I don't think we should be afraid of fat. Think about when you buy your yogurt. Like if you want to do a flavored yogurt, that's okay. But really, I recommend looking at the ingredients, right? You really need to look at your ingredients in your food and see what's in there. Oftentimes, those flavored yogurts have a lot of extra sugar in them. So instead of like buying a blueberry flavored yogurt, bringing it home and just smashing blueberries in, even if you need a drizzle of honey, is going to get you a better flavor without all that sugar. So we're going to start out with some yogurt, and we are going to add a little honey to it because we've got a tangy Greek yogurt. We need a little sweetness to this. My honey's almost at the end of its little jar here. And so you're just going to add in some honey. I'm going to try to get mine to slowly come out of that jar. Looks like it's a lot, but it's just coming out in a tiny little stream. I probably could have put it in something easier to get it out of. All right, that's it. I do like using honey here instead of something like a maple syrup, because one, for the color, two, that honey's a little thicker to help this to help it to hold together. Now, if you're using something like a stevia, you could do something like that. That'd be okay too. And then I'm going to add a little dash of vanilla extract, just a little couple little drops there. Give it that extra little flavor. This is something fun that you can do with your kids, right? And I think what's fun about this is give them each their own section. Give them each their own frozen yogurt. Make them a whole pan that's all just theirs so they can add their own toppings to it. That's really the fun part. Now this frozen yogurt bar stays frozen. You're going to leave that in your freezer until you're ready to eat it. That's it. That's the bark right there. We're going to pour it onto a pan, do a parchment-lined sheet pan, one that can fit in your freezer. That's also key, right? So know your freezer. Always have a pan that can fit in your freezer. It comes in handy with so many things. And I'm just pouring out my yogurt onto the pan. You could use this to smooth it out. I love using my offset spatula for these types of things. It really helps, gives me such control over like a spoon. It's that little angle that makes a difference. So we just want this into like a nice smooth, doesn't have to be smooth, but just a thinner layer. And imagine bark, right? What kind of, how thin do you normally eat bark? You can try this a couple times, and if you like a thinner or a thicker one, it's a pretty simple recipe to make. But it all comes down to those toppings. So we're not having all that extra, oops, don't get it too thin. You want to make sure you don't see the sheet pan in there. That's it. I'm just doing this nice, big, pretty circle. Set that aside. There's our basic bark. Okay, I've got some toppings here. I've got a little cinnamon, so I'm going to do cinnamon on just a little section of it. Cinnamon really helps regulate our blood sugar, and it can help give things a little sweet flavor as well. So there's some cinnamon. I have something really fun that's really pretty. So you have little kids who like those colors. This is a pomegranate powder. And can you see how pink that pomegranate powder is? It's just kind of fun to say pomegranate powder for some reason. I'm going to dribble a little of that pomegranate powder on here. I think this would be adorable for like a little girl's birthday party. This pomegranate powder is kind of tangy. So we're adding a little more of that tang in there. Okay, there's the pomegranate powder, because now I'm just having fun saying it. Now, I think berries would go really great on here, sliced berries just layered on here. I don't have any berries right now. They're hard to just keep fresh when we're only going to the grocery store, once every couple of weeks. So I'm going to just add a few accoutrements that I have. This is some toasted coconut flakes. So I'm adding a few coconut flakes here. Toasted coconut flakes around on my bark. And then I have a couple of cacao nibs. So instead of like a chocolate chip, this is that real dark, bitter chocolate that I like. Essence of chocolate, I should say. It's not, you might not get a full chocolate flavor. Yeah, it's chocolate flavor, but, and then I'm getting in some toasted pumpkin seeds, adding a couple of those. And then lastly, I've got a little of this granola, a grain-free granola that I make. The recipe's on my blog at happyeatshealthy.com. You'll always find my recipes there, and I'll have this one up shortly this afternoon or tomorrow, depending on if you're watching this on replay. It could be a year from now. It's probably on the blog, so go take a peek. That's it. A little of that crunchy granola. I like to kind of just pound that pan down a little bit. It helps everything just drop into that yogurt instead of going in with your finger and trying to touch it all down. That's your yogurt. That's the snack right there. Look how pretty that is and how fun you can make that. I'm going to put this in the freezer and I'm going to pull out, by the magic of Monique's Kitchen, I'm going to pull out one that's done. I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right. The magic of Monique's Kitchen, and we have one that's all done. You'll see that it just comes right off that parchment paper. And another reason to use parchment paper, right? It just helps to keep your pans clean and makes it for easy pull-up of things like this. So there's your yogurt, your frozen yogurt bark. And you can come in and just make some, break it apart like this. You could cut it if you wanted to get it a little more square. Drop it into some pieces. You'll leave this frozen until you're ready to eat it. And what I really like about it is, when you eat a piece of this, it kind of just melts in your mouth. It takes a minute. And then that creaminess will kind of melt. And you just have this full, rich feel of that yogurt with that honey, that sweet yogurt. And then you're left with those yummy little toppings. It's so fun and it's so simple. Try this when your kids are looking for ice cream or something like that. Try this instead. Throw it in your freezer for, depending on how long it takes your freezer to freeze, maybe an hour overnight. But an hour should be fine. Test it and see if it's ready. Again, I think it's super fun to let your kids design little, they can do little faces in here. They can each have their own little section. It's adorable. Really great way to actually have fun with the kids and let them have good, healthy treats you can feel good about and that you're going to like as well, too. Again, I'm Monique with Happy Eats Healthy. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you try this, don't hesitate to let us know how you like it. Tag us on Instagram at Happy Eats Healthy. We're on Facebook at Happy Eats Healthy with Monique, the group. And you can see this also on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. I hope you love this, and I'm sending you much love. Bye.